the Standout World Tour for stop number 2 in Brazil. Before we meet up with the athletes, we take a look back at the first event of the year at the infamous Sunset Beach on Oahu's fabled North Shore. 2013 was once again blessed with giant waves and some of the most high-performance surfing ever witnessed. In the end, it would be Maui boys Kai Lenny and Cody Kerbox, alongside North Shore local Robin Johnston and the young Tahitian phenom Poenaiki Raioha, who would make the final. From the outset of the heat, it was clear that Kai Lenny meant business, focused on regaining his coveted Sunset Beach title and the first step towards recapturing the World Championship crown. Abu Dhabi All-Stars was an exhibition event in 2013, not counting towards the overall world title. It did break new grounds and make history as the first ever world-class surf event deep in the Emirati desert, setting the stage for what is to come.
Pô, a onda é difícil, parece ser fácil, mas não é. Peguei a primeira onda ali, eu garanti uma onda boa, depois a onda dá uma velocidade na hora do drop, depois você acha que vai forçar na manobra, acaba não voltando, não tendo velocidade. É uma onda difícil, eu prefiro competir no oceano, contato com o mar mesmo, a natureza, mas estou super feliz de estar aqui com meus amigos e vamos para a próxima fase aí.
This place is awesome. It's like hot and perfect waves all the time, all the day long, night, when you want. So I feel so happy to be here.
In the end, it was Kyle Vaz's brother Jan who would reach the final, taking a close second to the on-form Zane Schweitzer from Maui, bringing high-performance stand-up paddle surfing to the desert. But now let's get back to Brazil, where we see the world's best turning up in the beautiful region of Ubatuba.
Of course, yeah, this place is amazing. Rainforest here right next to the beach, and yeah, it's great waves, lots of nice people, which is really cool and different. You don't kind of expect it traveling into Brazil, but it's really cool to come here and see everyone that's so nice and caring and really open to help anybody. You know, some nice girls too.
Oh, it's good to be back. It just feels like I never left. I've been here for a day and it feels like a year.
Yeah, this is my first time in Brazil ever and really enjoyed it. We had some really fun waves, just fun little beach breaks and cool people, good surf. It was really fun.
Oh, I had a lot of fun here in Brazil. First time down here, got to check it all out, and waves actually ended up being pretty fun, you know?
Good, feels good. Just had my first session out there after the races out in Ubatuba, and man, I'm so sore, but it feels great to be back in the waves and surfing with all the boys. Everyone is out there, you know, trying to hustle, bustle, catch their waves, warm up for the event, and yeah, man, everyone's how it looks like they're having fun.
It's a really beautiful place. I like the waves, and I didn't know there was such a good level in the stand-up World Tour. And it's good to see the boys and the girls ripping. You learn a lot from watching, and I think it's going to be a really good event. Yes, the locals are really good, and they seem to know the waves really well, and they're ripping.
Yeah, I'm here in Brazil, in Ubatuba. We finished the racing last weekend and just been training and getting ready for the surf contest out there every day and ripping it up with all the friends, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Tambabuca is awesome. Waves are so much fun here. Stoked we could come back a little earlier than last year because you know, the waves are really fun, and I had a good time last year because you know, this was some of my favorite conditions just because it allows you to really try to do very high performance maneuvers and gives you some good sections to work with.
It is
Unreal, it's so warm, and there's such a nice little bank coming off the rocks. Everyone's just going berserk out there. So.
Here is incredible. It's a very nice place and nice people.
The event's pretty stacked. You know, you got a pretty talented trial list, and then you look at the first round of the main event, and I don't think there's an easy heat in there anywhere. So it's kind of scary.
It feels great. Yeah, had a good time in Brazil last, and you know, weather is completely different from the last time we were here, where it was downpouring every day, and winds are up, and swell was a little junky. So kind of this time around, I guess it's not the raining season, so it's been sunny every day, blue skies, and the waves are real fun in the 2 to 4, 5 foot range, and winds are real light. So good time here in Brazil, but yeah, just here, good to be back. So I'm looking forward to, been enjoying it since, and I'm looking forward to competition.
I think it's a really fun wave. The first day we went out, it was before the race, we went just for fun, and waves were big. It was, beach break where you get a lot of speed. It was good for ripping, and then to boost big maneuvers at the end. Everyone's boosting air, doing very radical maneuvers. So I'm looking forward to surf here on my heat, because there will only be 4 guys. Right now it's packed.
It's nice being back. I mean, we're just here. Feels like just the other day. But last year we had some good waves, and this year, so far, we've had decent surf. I mean, it's always cool to travel and see new places, but we're just here, but coming back is really nice. Everything's so pretty, everyone's super nice, and I'm stoked to be back. And contest starts tomorrow, trials, and it looks like we should have some waves, so I'm just excited to compete.
Yeah, look, it's brilliant. There's a whole bunch of us here. There's probably about 10 of us here. Justin organised it. And yeah, it's awesome. About 50 metres down the road, we've got the beach, and probably 100 metres up the beach is the contest. So yeah, but it's beautiful. It's awesome. The first 3 days it was pumping. It was good. There's a bit of power to it, especially on no tide. You got a few sections you can really have a crack. Yeah, it's super fun beaching.
Since our first World Tour stop in Brazil back in 2010, one man has become a dominant force, not only in Brazil, winning 3 out of 4 events, but on a global stage. Growing up in a family rich in surfing heritage, Leco has established himself as one of the leading lights on tour, winning his first world title in 2012. Despite the immense amount of local talent in Brazil that continues to be a driving force on tour, Leco has maintained a flawless winning streak at home in Brazil. In 2012, a young Hawaiian with Brazilian blood pumping in his veins managed to do the unthinkable, breaking Leco Salazar's unbeaten record at home in Brazil. While he was disappointed not to take his 3rd win in Brazil, it only seemed to make him hungrier going into the final event of the year in the British Virgin Islands. Taking down Sean Pointer by the narrowest of margins in the all-important semi-final heat ensured that Leco would become the first ever Brazilian world champion, breaking Kai Lenny's unbeaten record. Now the question becomes, will he be able to reclaim his Brazilian event title and put his campaign for a 2nd world title on track for 2013? Welcome back to the Ubatuba Pro Brazil. Before the trials got underway, we met with a new talent from down under.
I think we had six Australians on this trip. So we had Jackson Close, Keahi Dubois, Justin Holland, Dave Muir, young Kai Bates, who was in the trials,
I'm Kai Bates. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Australia. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm just taking it in for the moment. It's yeah, it's a bit of a dream to be on the tour. Yeah, this Aussie contingent's massive. We all know each other from Australia, comps, and wherever we see each other.
Look, there's a whole lot of groms that are ripping, you know, and that's why the level's just gone through the roof. And a lot of it's to do with, you know, the equipment. The equipment's come so far. Like when we started, we were just riding doors, basically, big 12-foot flat things, and now, you know, the boys are riding 7-1s, and even we had a little grom out here today, a 10-year-old, and he's riding a board about that big and just ripping. I couldn't believe it. So. Yeah, look, in a couple of years, I sort of hate to think what they're going to be doing. It'll be sensational.
This is my first time out of Australia surfing, so yeah, I'm so stoked to be involved in the Stand Up World Tour. Yeah, it's such a luscious area of Brazil. Not used to the climate sort of, but yeah, I'm loving it.
Just narrowly missing out on making the main event. Kai Bates and a host of other international athletes headed out to the rainforest to spread the stand-up paddle message far and wide.
There is a native village up in the mountains. We did a hike through the forest, and we parked up at the top, hiked into the village like 15-20 minutes, and got to play in a waterfall and get attacked by leeches, and like, you know, they're good leeches though, nothing dangerous. But yeah, we were having fun sliding down like the waterfalls and playing around.
We checked out this waterfall and slid down a little hill, and we're all just having a blast, really.
Yeah, look, that was awesome. Just to go up to one of the villages up in the mountains. Yeah, we sort of trekked about 5 minutes down the track, and there was a bit of a waterfall, and then another 10 minutes and we had the village, and we rolled up and just met the people and all the kids.
So much fun, just walking, checking it all out, but so much animal life and different things that I've never seen, so having a blast.
In this town, they speak the local language and learn Portuguese at the age of 5. So. And they're pretty out there, up in the mountains, and they kind of separate themselves and have a really cool lifestyle up there. We got to meet some of the people.
And then yeah, we got a little introduction dance off the people, and to just see them kids having so much fun when they were dancing around and singing and stuff, that was awesome.
How's it going, guys? We're here in Boa Vista Village, here in the mountains of Ubatuba. And we were just inside the church where the kids are singing us a song of prayer and a song to thank us for coming here and meeting them and spending time with them. And they've offered to come outside the church and show us a little bit of what we were doing in there. So yeah, let's listen to them and check out what was going on.
After that, we also taught them how to paddleboard, and it's an international thing, because as soon as the board hit the water, they understood like what was going on and how to do it, and they picked it up so quick, and it was great to see that side of the Brazil.
We went in the middle of the mountains with these, groms, tiny kids, and they didn't know what the hell we were doing there or what the boards were. And within a couple of minutes, Zano had them flying down the river and having a ball. So that is the best thing about stand-up paddling, is you can get by one board and the whole family can enjoy it and get out there, and each person can have as much fun as the other one. It's brilliant.
Now complete, the main event got underway as our top seeds were eager to get into action in the fun waves at Ubatuba Beach.
Oh, good. Stoked to make it through again. I'm more excited than anything for tomorrow, just because waves are supposed to get bigger supposedly, and be stoked to ride some bigger waves. And that was a lot of fun out there. You could tell that something's changing because there's a pretty big rip coming right through the wave, so that means it's getting a little bigger. So yeah, I had fun.
Rounds would see the best of yet undiscovered Brazilian talent moving on from the trials to take on the best in the world.
Yeah, it's good to get the cobwebs off. We've been here all week, and it's been like waves all week, so yeah, pretty stoked to just get the cobwebs out, mate. A little nervous, yeah.
Fun. It's like tides up, so a lot of backwash, a little bit bumpy, but still some good waves. Actually, I got, I think, one of the biggest waves of the heat, and I could do like 2 turns, so I think it saved me, and I hope I can go better in my next one, maybe.
A bateria foi pro gol, peguei ondas, não consegui pegar, acho que estavam abrindo todas, tem umas ondas muito boas aqui que estão abrindo todas, eu não consegui achar muito elas, mas eu achei uma esquerda muito boa também, consegui dar umas batidas boas, meio rabetando assim. Deu pra passar aí, eu passei, meu irmão também primeiro, focar aí pra passar mais as próximas baterias e degrau por degrau.
With the first few rounds of the main event now complete, the tension mounts on the beach at Ubatuba as the competition intensifies and a champion will be crowned. Don't go anywhere, as when we come back, we'll dive right back into the action as stop number 2 will culminate right here in Ubatuba, Brazil. Welcome back to the Ubatuba Pro. After a long week of competition that saw both World Series racing and World Tour surfing, we're coming down to the final rounds here in Ubatuba, with round 3 now complete and round 4 underway.
It was a slow hit for me, like first 5 minutes I couldn't catch any wave. The current's strong to like the outside also. It's hard to keep yourself in the right spot.
To make ground, how did he come in?
Yeah, it's a little hard out there. The waves are a little harder to find today, but ended up getting a couple of pretty good ones and stoked to get through. It's been pretty good. I really like these sort of waves, just fun little punchy beach breaks, good air sections, and been enjoying it a lot. Can't wait to see how today pans out. The waves are starting to look better. It should be a really good day.
Peru's Tamil Martino makes his presence felt here in Brazil as he pulls out all the stops to take on Ayrton Cozzolino, progressing alongside Australia's Bo Nixon.
Yeah, it felt really good out there. I actually took my old board out today and I was trying a new one yesterday, so I felt a lot comfortable. As I said yesterday, I'm just trying to get used to it, so me taking a board I know out there really helps, and yeah, I'm stoked that I got through that one, through round 4. So yeah, hopefully I can keep on a roll and keep going through.
Yeah, I took both of the sprint and distance, and then coming into the surfing, you know, not always doing so good in the surfing, but really actually got some new boards and proved that I kind of know how to surf, and made it to the round 4, so I was super stoked on that. Because especially here in Brazil, you know, it's probably the toughest competition, you know, having all the Brazilian crowd and the whole crew and everybody, and plus everybody on the tour. But I was just psyched to come here to Brazil for the first time and do as well as I did.
The Maui crew once again prove how dangerous they can be, as Connor Baxter makes it through to round 4, while Kai Lenny and Nash teammate Cody Kerbox advance into the quarterfinals.
Oh, had a lot of fun here in Brazil. First time down here, got to check it all out, and race actually ended up being pretty fun, you know. For the heats it was kind of tricky and really had to find the right wave, but had a lot of really fun free surfs, and yeah, you know, pretty stoked with how everything went.
It was an awesome time here in Brazil, the Ubatuba Pro Grand Slam. I think that this place is just a beautiful area for surfing and for, you know, coming with the family. It's a beautiful town, and yeah, man, the waves are really fun. It was an awesome event. A lot of excitement from the locals. I mean, everyone was really passionate about the surfing world and the community. And
Caio Vaz shows himself to be a real contender for the world title this year, as he dominates his way through both quarter and semi-final heats to make it to the final, where he will now take on the ever-dangerous and local favorite, Leco Salazar, the young phenom from the North Shore of Oahu, Mo Freitas, and Justin Holland from Australia, increasingly a major force on the stand-up world tour.
Yeah, I couldn't make it. So happy to be in the final and to be here in the beautiful beach, new waves.
So a rematch is in play between the Brazilian champion Leco Salazar and 2012 winner Mo Freitas. Except in this 4-man final, Caio Vaz finds himself in familiar territory to his 2012 finals finish, where he took on Leco Salazar. Meanwhile, Justin Holland is in his second finals finish on the Stand Up World Tour. All in all, a stacked final. Finals come to a close, it is once again Leco Salazar who finds the form he needs to take the win, followed by Caio Vaz in second, and after an impressive performance, Justin Holland in third and Mo Freitas in fourth.
Vou falar em português, estamos no Brasil, né? Tô super feliz, acho que as ondas que não vieram na semifinal acabaram vindo para mim na final. Só tenho que agradecer a Deus e meus patrocinadores, todos que me honram em estar no circuito. E estou super feliz, agradecer a minha namorada, meu pai, a todos os meus amigos lá do Quebra-Mar de Santos que estão me assistindo, a todos do Brasil que são meu fã, que me acompanham. Muito feliz, esse título é para vocês, Brasil, é nóis, aloha!
So congratulations to the current world champion Leco Salazar, who clearly makes a statement as to his intentions of holding on to his world title in 2013. But it's all still to play for, so make sure to join us next time as the tour comes back from its summer break, as the world's best will descend on Surf City, USA for the Huntington Beach Pro Grand Slam, presented by Starwood.